Now, the Gambia Press Union has on Monday held a press conference at the Union Secretariat to mark the World Press Freedom Day 2021, as the theme adopted by UNESCO for this year's event is information as a public good. GPU, however, chose a local theme dubbed Safety of Journalists is imperative for credibility of elections. World Press Freedom Day is observed to raise awareness of the importance of freedom of the press and remind governments of their duty to respect and uphold the right of freedom of expression. Amin Dow tells us more of that in this report.
Every 3rd May is celebrated as World Press Freedom Day, a day set aside to evaluate press freedom around the world. This year marks the 30th anniversary of the Windhole Declaration, which was developed by African journalists pressing for a free and independent African press. The day is celebrated worldwide to defend the media from attacks on their independence and to pay tribute to journalists who lost their lives in the exercise of their profession. The Gambia Press Union, the umbrella body for all journalists in the country, joins the world in commemorating the day. The president of the union, Sirif Bojang Jr., outlined the expansion of the media freedom and freedom of expression since the downfall of dictatorship.
This year's World Press Freedom Day commemoration coincided with the release of the World Press Freedom Index by Reporters Without Borders or Reporters Sans Frontières. The Gambia, as some of you might know, is ranked 85th out of 180 countries, indicating a modest progress of 2 points from the 87th position last year. Indeed, the space for media freedom and freedom of expression has expanded since the downfall of dictatorship and since the ascendancy to power of President Adama Barrow. Also, some things to celebrate and to be proud of. There are more media houses in the country now than ever before, and this means more people have access to the media to express their views and opinions. This diversity and plurality of opinions in the media counts in favor of the country.
With the count in favor of the country by diversity and plurality of opinions in the media, Mr. Bojang, however, added that the media landscape in the country is still at a problematic juncture.
However, beneath the ranking lies facts that reveal that the media situation in the country is only better than the dark days of the dictatorship. So in a nutshell, we are not out of the woods yet. With a score of 30.76 points in the RSF measurement or ranking, the media landscape in the Gambia is still problematic. So improvement in the ranking does not necessarily mean that we are out of the woods and the media environment in the country is ideal. One of the reasons the Gambia is still stuck in this situation is because of the unfriendly environment and particularly legislations against the media. These are obnoxious and media repressive laws. Also, the GPU is working with partners to roll out safety training programs for journalists and dialogues with politicians and security personnel. Series of trainings have been outlined ahead of the election.
Chadna Jallo, a veteran journalist, highlighted the importance of being informed as a journalist before informing people.
I'm also glad that as journalists, we are perpetual students. We are perpetual students. We are always interested in what's going on around us. From the cradle to the grave, they say, man learns. So we are a learning institution. But the journalist is one step ahead. Ours is to empower the people by informing and educating the people. And to inform and educate the people, we ourselves must be well informed and well educated.
According to the union, records have shown that more than 15 incidents of physical assaults on journalists and media professionals occurred in which all attacks were perpetrated either by the police or politicians, including supporters of the president. The GPU's local theme, safety of journalists is imperative for credibility of elections, is premised on an analysis of the current realities and trends, which indicates that hostilities faced by journalists will likely worsen during the 2021 presidential elections. Reporting for iAfrica News, I am Amendao.
Now, reporting there as the Gambia Press Union calls for more safety of journalists in the Gambia ahead of the December presidential elections.